Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be making pancakes with this vegan egg replacement, and you'll kind of see how this product is. You probably have heard about it before. It's a powder. See, I used it a couple times already, and you'll see how I use this. And I'm also going to be making coffee. So let's have breakfast. So this is the ingredients I'm going to be using to make the vegan pancakes, and I'm going off of what is on the back of this recipe, and it asks for honey. I put agave, coconut milk, and then egg replacement. So now I'll go over this. So vegan egg, plant-based egg replacer. And this whole package makes about 10 to 12 eggs. And you kind of see what the instructions are. You know, whisk or blend 2 level unpacked tablespoons of vegan egg for half cup of ice cold water until smooth. Heat a lightly oiled skillet to medium high. Oh, this is if you're doing scrambled. So, you know, I'm just going to kind of whisk it together with cold water, and then I'm going to follow this other recipe for the buckwheat pancakes to continue. And if you were curious to kind of see what's in this, it is, what is that on my hand? Okay. Whole algal flour, whole algal protein, modified cellulose, gel and gum, calcium lactate, plant source, carrageenan, nutritional yeast, black salt. And I'm sorry if I mispronounce any of those, but it's okay, you can see what they are. So I'm going to use 2 tablespoons, which is 1 serving, 40 calories, fat calories, you can see everything else. See, it's not bad compared to a real egg. Anyways, let's get started. Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon and 2 tablespoons. And then here I have a half a cup of ice cold water, and you see it looks like it's more. You know, it looks like it's about 3/4, but what I did was I put half a cup in there at first, just regular water from the refrigerator, and then I added the ice because it said ice cold, and although the water from my refrigerator is cold, it's not ice cold, so I just wanted to be sure. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this in there. Okay, so I've made this before, and what I found easiest is to kind of stir it a little bit first with a fork. And you guys, you can't smell this, but it smells sulfury. It smells like eggs. It is insane. It's got me questioning if this really is eggs, but I trust. Follow your heart. It will not give me real eggs. So I use the fork a little bit first because before, when I've used the whisk first, it stuck way too much to the whisk. So let's see how this goes. Stir, stir, stir. Just stop it for a minute. Okay. This smells really good. It smells kind of almondy, which is weird because I don't have any almonds in this, but that looks pretty good, I think. So this is supposed to make about 4 or 5 pancakes, which should be more than enough. Hope this works. And I'll be back shortly with a hot pan ready to do this. Okay, this pan is definitely ready. There's a little bit of oil in there, and I'm going to try this. Let's go with probably too much. Okay. I know this is messy. So far, this looks pretty good. Pancake, pancake. Baker's man, bake me a cake as fast as you can. Okay, I probably said that completely wrong. It's okay. Just making up as I go along. Okay, so it says once it starts to turn it when bubbles form on the surface and edges begin to dry. Okay. So there's some bubbles, but I don't think it's quite ready yet. Isn't this exciting? I have not made this yet, so we are both experimenting at my expense right now. And you know what? If I get it wrong, I'm still gonna post this, because sometimes you need to see other people fail so you don't. But hopefully that's not the case, and this comes out delicious. You know what? I think I need to turn up the heat because it looks drying on me. Oh, you know what? I think I need to turn it actually. Wish me luck. Whoa, that looks pretty good. This is exciting. So wait about a minute and then I'm gonna cook the rest of them off camera. Hopefully I'll turn out just as beautiful. And we'll be back shortly. So I'm gonna heat that up and I'll show you how I'm gonna do this, which is pretty cool, I think. You have this. This is usually for tea. Sorry, it's a little dirty, but I'll show you how it works. There's a little filter there, right? And then I'm gonna put the ground coffee in there. And when the water is ready, I'm gonna fill it up. And then I'm gonna let it steep in there for a little bit, which I'm saying, you know, it's usually for tea. And then when it's ready, I'm gonna, actually, I'm not gonna give you the secret how it actually works. I'm gonna show you once I'm done, and you're gonna be like, whoa, that's really cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that boil, and I'm gonna add some coffee to this. And this is what I use. This is from Whole Foods. You know, I'm not a big coffee connoisseur, so, you know, I like something kind of like medium roast. If you have suggestions on things that are not too strong, I'm all for it. And hey, look, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna use it still. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure 1.5. You know what? That's more than a half. Okay, there you go. 1.5. See? Okay. Now we're just gonna wait for the water. I'm gonna show you this creamer that I use. There's hazelnut, and there's also another flavor. Anyways, it's really tasty. I like it. I don't use too much, but we'll see. Let's see how much I use. And this is the information. In case you're curious, just pause it so you can kind of see what's in this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put this at the bottom. Alright, the teapot's whistling and it's obviously ready. So I'm just gonna pour this into this. Turn that off. And this is very hot. So I normally put something somewhere around that much. Close the lid. And I'm gonna wait about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes or so. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you this magic. So it's been at least 5 minutes for this to kind of steep. And I'm gonna put it right on top of this glass and watch. What is going on? Isn't that cool? So that's how I make my coffee. And I know it's not a coffee machine or whatever, but I love how it comes out, and it's just awesome to me. That use a tea kettle and this tea steeper thing that I got from Tijuana when it was still open, and make some awesome coffee. And look, I'm gonna take this off, put it to the side, and look, no coffee at the bottom. There's a little lever here that releases it. Oh look, got some out, but this lever pushes it up and then it lets the liquid out. Hey everybody, so this is how the pancakes came out. Look at that. It is so beautiful. They cooked really well. I was worried because last time I tried to make this, like I said, I used flax meal as an egg replacement, and I must have been doing something wrong, obviously, because I used the same recipe, the same pancake mix and everything, and the flax meal just didn't hold up to this particular type of pancake mix. And so I'm guessing you could use, you know, this vegan egg for any pancake mix. It doesn't have to be buckwheat like the one I have. But I'm so excited to use this. I'm gonna put some blueberries on top and a little bit more agave, and oh my gosh. And here is the coffee. Yeah. Here is the final pancake with wild blueberries and agave, and I cannot even. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye. Sorry guys, didn't taste it on camera. It's actually really, really, really good.